Alpine's Hemp Company. Gummies, seltzers, syrups, and more. Treat yourself to the best.
Welcome into the WHKY News for this Friday the 13th. It is June 13th, 2025. Rob Eastwood in for Ralph Mangum one more day. Ralph will be back on Monday. Ariana Mack will fill in for Ralph one more time on the Crime Report. Watch the WHKY News on over-the-air TV at 5:30 and 10 every weeknight on channel 14.2, or you can catch us on the Compass, SkyBest, Vibrant, TDS, and Comporium cable systems. The WHKY News is also available online at WHKY.com and on our YouTube channel. Topping our news today, a shooting in Burke County remains under investigation. The Burke County Sheriff's Office was called to a shooting in the area of Bald Ground Mountain Road in Jonas Ridge Thursday morning. When officers arrived, they made contact with one male victim suffering from a gunshot wound, and they detained another male individual. The victim was transported to Cannon Memorial Hospital in Newland and then to Johnson City Medical Center via helicopter. As of airtime today, it was not known what the victim's status was. The Burke County Sheriff's Office is continuing to investigate the incident. Further information will be released when available. Check our website, WHKY.com, for updates. North Carolina Insurance Commissioner Mike Causey is alerting state residents to be on the lookout for a new phone scam making the rounds across the state, leading to several recent arrests. A copycat version of the Georgia prison scam, the operation targets families of inmates where an impersonator will call a family member of an inmate and demand that they pay a percentage of bond by a cell phone app such as Chime, Apple Pay, or Venmo in return for an earlier release from their sentence. Once the scammer receives the money, they do not bail out the inmate. Instead, they make off with the money and refuse to answer phone calls or texts from the family member. Cases including variations of this scam have been reported in counties including Iredell and Lincoln. You can check our website, WHKY.com, for more information on this scam. Governor Josh Stein recently joined state and local elected officials, business leaders, and housing experts to discuss strategies to expand access to affordable housing of all types in North Carolina and ease the burden of high housing costs in the state. According to a news release, Governor Stein's goal is to ensure that housing is available and affordable for all North Carolinians. In his 2025 to 2027 state budget proposal, the governor proposes $35 million a year to the Housing Trust Fund, the state's most flexible housing resource. The investment helps leverage private sector and federal funds to create more housing for low-income families, veterans, seniors, and people with disabilities. The proposal also includes $15 million for the Workforce Loan Program to aid in the construction and repair of affordable housing. Governor Stein has also supported bipartisan proposals in the General Assembly to cut red tape and make it easier to build more homes. Catawba Valley Health System has announced a donation of 400 individual first aid kits to be distributed to every law enforcement patrol car in Catawba County. A ceremony held on June 11th marked the event, with Catawba Valley Health System President and CEO Dennis Johnson making the announcement. Catawba Valley Health System is also conducting 4-hour training sessions called Stop the Bleed for officers at its sim lab located at Catawba Valley Community College, where law enforcement personnel learn how to use the contents of the bag in the event of arriving at a scene where a gunshot or stab wound must be addressed before rescue personnel can arrive. Those represented at the ceremony on the 11th included the North Carolina State Highway Patrol and Catawba County Sheriff's Office, as well as officers from the Hickory, Newton, Catawba, Conover, Claremont, Maiden, and Longview police departments. WHKY's Ariana Mack joins us with details about Morganton Public Safety's new chief, who will be starting next week.
Starting next Monday, Ryan Lander will officially be Chief of Morganton Public Safety. He has been serving as interim chief since selected for that position following Chief Jason Wisnitz's retirement in April. Lander also served as interim chief after the retirement of former Chief Tony Loudermilk in 2022 until Wisnitz was selected. Lander has worked for Morganton Public Safety since 2002 and was initially hired as a PSO trainee. He has since worked in special operations, criminal investigations, field operations in a variety of ranks. He received his Bachelor of Science degree in Sociology from Lander University and his Master's of Science in Criminal Justice and Criminology from Appalachian State University. He was a graduate of the 265th session of the FBI National Academy. Lander will be sworn in at City Hall in the council chambers at 3:30 p.m. Monday. Congratulations, I'm Ariana Mack for WHKY.
Thanks, Ariana, and congratulations to the incoming chief in Morganton. Well, coming up, Ariana is back with details on the arrests of 3 Catawba County residents in an Iredell County drug case in the crime report. Jason Savage has local sports, including the latest from the Hickory Crawdads' pursuit of a division title. In Community Focus today, Ariana will talk to a local teacher who is headed to Yellowstone. A rainy start to the day today, with temps eventually climbing up to 80 or close to it, down to 69 overnight with cloudy skies. Temps will reach the mid-80s again on Saturday with a chance for rain. Sunday, wrapping up the weekend, more of the same, high 85 with a 60% chance for showers. Stay with us. Ariana is back with the crime report.